Welcome back to Psyche of the Fallen Angel. This is my second video, and today we're just going to cover some disclaimers, some things that I forgot in the first video that I'm going to mention, and then I'll tell you what the disclaimers are. One of the first things that I wanted to mention is that I forgot about the title, which is the two concepts, Psyche and Fallen Angel. They are really to represent that yes, we are human beings living a physical experience that makes up our psyche, what we perceive. And the other side is to remember that we're spiritual beings. We would not have the psyche if we weren't spirit. We wouldn't have any physical experience to relate to or to create if we didn't have the spirit inside of us. If we didn't have life force and spirit inside of us, I don't know what we would be. We'd be a meat soup with nothing inside of it. As we learn together, I want you to keep in mind that you are a human that is perceiving, but also a human that has life force and spirit inside. And then a lot of these things will make sense. This video particularly, the disclaimers are going to just be about stuff so that I can just speak freely, stuff for you to keep in mind, stuff for me to refer to if someone gets offended or something's wrong or someone thinks I'm trying to say something which I'm not, because I'm not trying to convince someone. I'm not trying to, what is the word? I'm not trying to convert anyone. I'm also not out to get anyone to tell them they're wrong or to tell anyone that I'm right or anything like that. So there's just going to be, it's like the legal agreements before anything starts, okay? So that the next time I don't have to do it again, and if anything does happen, I'll just be like, refer to my second disclaimers video. So the first one is, the definitions of the words I use may differ from mainstream definitions. I will do my best to catch myself and define what I mean, because they may not be the same. For example, if I just use the word evil, I could mean something different than what everyone accepts evil as. So I'll try my best to explain it, and the more we listen and the more we talk, you'll get used to it. And I'll try to explain if there's something like weird that I'm using. Sometimes I'll use words different. Number 2, my perspective comes from my development and observations as a child, little Zubaida, my social interactions in my adolescence, teenager Zubaida, my formal higher education, and my personal research in my adulthood, after school and during school or higher education, work-life experience being in the workforce, and of course all the clients I've ever served in providing psychological care. Also, all of the mistakes, the sufferings, and blissful adventures in my personal lifetime thus far and counting, and of course everyone else that I've ever worked with or encountered. Also from literature, music, art, history, religion, everything. That's where all of my perspective comes from. It took me a while to come and actually sit and talk about all of this stuff, so it's not just like random that it just happened. It is like a lot, okay? Number 3, nothing I say is in finality. This is to provoke your original thoughts and to reflect on your personal experiences. You never have to fully agree with anything I say. If you agree and things start making sense, and internalize the information, and then watch yourself bloom to be a you that you love, respect, and support and adore. That's the point, for you to feel that way about yourself and people around you, and take away people that don't make you feel like that. So you don't have to agree with everything, and if it makes sense, keep it. If it doesn't, leave it. Number 4, as I am from Bangladesh, I was born here, but my parents are from Bangladesh. To my South Asian brothers and sisters, I'm coming for you in particular, and my neighbors of Bangladesh. I will discuss the implications and trauma and conditioning within our culture as it relates to living on Earth in this time and age. This is what I meant when I said last time, if you're from New York and you brown, I'm coming for you. No offense to our khala khalus, to our mama mamus, to our sasa sasis, to our cha 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 chus. No offense, but a little offense. However, I do not believe in division. We are all human beings and experiencing the world and physicality through our perception and consciousness. We will find that many cultures experience similar trends in different degrees and different perspectives depending on their individuality. So I don't feel like division. We all have different cultures, yes, from where we came from, but because I know to a deep extent to the trauma and the generational habits and perceptions in our South Asian community, yo, I'm gonna talk about it. Okay? But this is all in help. You know, I respect our culture very much. I love our culture very much. And it's not just about this, it's about what's in here in the heart of our culture, and that's great, but that's different than the trauma. Don't let me even get started. Number 5, Relearning spirituality, religion, and metaphysics. Basically anything unseen, things that you can't see but you can put word to, and even that is not as descriptive as it really can get. So basically anything religious, spiritual, relearning all of that, continue to dissolve my own mental and even physical ailments, as well as those I train and provide therapy for. Whether you call God, source energy, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, universe, Jesus, Shiva, whoever, whatever, trust the revelation that you come into in response to your personal human experience and the unraveling from my words. And what I mean by revelation is literally proof in your life of what we're talking about here. I do not wish to challenge or define any of these organized practices or say what's right or wrong. Rather, I would like to integrate these concepts to those that are confused or struggling within these areas and topics. There's a lot of religious oppression and trauma infesting societies, and no matter what your walk is, no matter what you believe in, whatever belief system that you have, there's certain conversations are meant to provide support, including now the idea of psyche, because that is what I specialize in. Please take concepts and label however you feel resonates to you. Again, I'm not trying to convert anybody. I'm not trying to say this is wrong and this is actually right and this is actually, I'm just talking about your human experience and how any of the unseen can relate to you, and especially if you're struggling. Number 6, I will discuss topics that might be disheartening, triggering, or taboo. Be prepared, but don't be scared. The intent is to overcome and not stay in chaos and unconsciousness. Unconsciousness is, you know, suffering from something and you don't know how to fix it and you kind of just keep living like that. Unconsciousness can be used in so many different ways, but right now I just explained it as I meant it for this particular sentence. The intent is to overcome and not stay in the chaos and darkness. However, for some period of time, we do need to take a closer look into that darkness in order to understand and cultivate the light. It's kind of like if you're in therapy and all you're doing is talking about the bad stuff over and over and over and over and all the trauma of the past. It's like, you don't do that the whole entire time, but there is a certain time that we need to do that. So we can't talk about the bigger things or the different things or the greater things if we don't kind of look at it, deal with it, and then move forward. I will start slow and steady and then get into the war zones. If you feel shame, guilt, or anger or sadness from anything, that's a good thing. Why? Because then you still have the ability to feel. And if you have the ability to feel, you can process and move on. Because you can feel, you'll be able to heal and come into knowingness and decisiveness. Number 7, it does not matter if I post 10,000 videos, which I probably will. Receiving personal care from a professional, a trusted professional, a respectful professional for your unique existence is different and necessary. It's different than all these videos and very necessary if you are struggling on a day-to-day basis or can't figure out the cause of your struggles. If you're hesitant to start, this can hopefully give you a push to start your own personal work in therapy and in deconditioning your mind. This is for moms, dads, sons, daughters, friends, lovers for sure. It's for those that are dumb enough to fail and intelligent enough to know that there's more to learn and try again. This is for whoever feels like there's something missing, not just for those people in stagnation, but those that want the biggest and the baddest for themselves in this lifetime. And also, why wait for heaven if you can have bliss and peace now? If we just go ahead and look into that darkness, right? But it doesn't matter how many videos I post. Personal care is something totally different. The topic of therapy and having personal care, I'll definitely delve in every single way possible that I can for you to have a better understanding of it. Number 8, I take pride in saying that I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. And possibly one of the most flawed people internally in my mindset or in my heart, externally in my actions or my behaviors. Out of love, I want to teach you what I've learned and observed that helped me expand in ways I never thought possible due to my own mental, physical, economic, and social struggles I faced, so that you too can feel relief, joy, excitement again, and onward to fulfillment, giving, and peace. Woo! Okay? Like I do. Basically, if I can get through it and countless people before me, you can too. You're not forgotten. You're not alone. Let's do it together. Number 9. In a public setting, I trust myself to be as authentic as possible for the highest good while protecting the integrity of myself, anyone that's ever been in my life, my clients, my family. Melodrama is everywhere. But here there's only love, respect, forgiveness, and acceptance. Period. This is the only thing I want to expose: how to love and live with a fellow brother and sister, parent and child, friend or foe. Number 10. For life situations regarding mental health that are very extenuating circumstances, I encourage you to seek therapy or the appropriate services. And we'll get into more of that, but if it's an emergency, if you're in a dire situation, please get yourself the help that you need. There's countless resources and we have to find them and accept that, hey, there is help out there for us to even find it. Find the best care for yourself so you can continue your journey. Do not accept danger, internal or external to you. Do not accept danger, internal or external to you. Do not accept danger and unsafety, internal or external to you. I'm praying for you all, and I believe in you all. I'm here to supplement your journey, only to supplement. I can't fix everything through the camera, but I'm here for you. And please don't accept the danger or unsafety that you're in. Number 12, you can leave general comments or insights or just say hello. You can subscribe if you'd like to see the next part of the story, because I see all of this as a story, as a progression. It's suggested that you watch the videos in order, and also I'll try to do like really great labeling so you can just kind of like pick what you want to talk about. If you and I both put the great energies out there, like the right people will find it and we can all grow together. You can subscribe also to make the page popular if you want more human beings to come to understanding these ideas and hopefully increase love and humanity for our generation and for those to come, and for those suffering in our lifetime. We breathe the same air, and if we put out more knowledge and power in the air, we can all be stronger together. Share with someone who might enjoy learning these topics, and of course you can unsubscribe anytime. Please don't, I want to be friends, okay? Number 13, if there are ever any products, brand deals, incentives, organizations that I want to work with, promote, I will do it. Provided that I like the concept, or I believe in it, or I think it's useful to myself or other people. I'll do my research, and before I partner with someone or an entity, I may start doing membership depending on the content, because sometimes more people are serious than others that want more, and not everybody can handle more. This is the last one. We've come down to the last one. Thank you for waking up another day, doing your best, even if you're at your worst. And if you're at your best, that's awesome. Thank you for trying to give it to others as well. May you receive all the blessings that are your birthright in the divine natural order. I'm trying my absolute hardest to do this seamlessly and quick for you so you can understand, digest, integrate, and see the information help you in your own personal life. Whether you know me or not, whether you like me or not, just ignore that and receive the information for the highest good of you when applicable. So those are my disclaimers as of now. If there's any more that come about, I'm going to add them to my next videos. So now we can get into all the stuff. We can get into topics. I'm going to be coming out for everyone and everything out of love, of course. So thank you so much, and I hope you'll stay with me. I hope you stay on the journey. I hope you'll give me input of, hey, talk about this, tell me about this. Even if I do cover something, there could be some questions you have for me to go deeper, and I would love to do that. Thank you for your patience in getting started. I've been wanting to do this for a really, really long time, and it is the right and perfect time now. And yeah, I'm really excited. I know that if we put the right energy out there and we adopt some of these things in our own life, things can get a lot better for us and just the energy of the planet in general. So thank you so much. I'm so excited to continue and have these up and hear feedback and hear questions, or just the fact that hopefully it helps. And I know it will. I know it will. If you stay the course and you allow yourself to open, it will definitely help. So thank you so much. I hope you're doing fantastic. May all the peace and blessings come to you. And thank you.